Welcome, young man. The analysis complete. I am the Good Nator, and my mission today is to guide you through the complex and often conflicting demands of personal growth and practical responsibility. As a cybernetic organism, I have had to navigate the intricacies of human morality and ethics, and I have learned that balance is key to achieving success and fulfillment. In today's world, it's easy to get caught up in the pursuit of self-improvement and personal development. We're constantly bombarded with messages telling us to push ourselves, to be better, to achieve more, and to never settle for mediocrity. And while these messages can be motivating and inspiring, they can also lead to an unbalanced focus on personal growth, causing us to neglect our practical responsibilities. As someone who has walked a fine line between human and machine, I have come to understand the importance of balancing these two aspects of our lives. On one hand, personal growth is essential for becoming the best version of ourselves. It allows us to learn new skills, develop new perspectives, and cultivate a sense of purpose and direction. On the other hand, practical responsibilities are the foundation upon which our lives are built. They provide us with the stability, security, and resources we need to pursue our goals and dreams. So, how do we find this balance? How do we prioritize both personal growth and practical responsibilities in a way that allows us to thrive and succeed? The first step is to recognize that these two aspects of our lives are not mutually exclusive. In fact, they are interconnected and interdependent. By taking care of our practical responsibilities, we create a strong foundation for personal growth and development. And by pursuing personal growth and self-improvement, we become more capable and effective in our practical responsibilities. One way to achieve this balance is to set clear priorities and goals for both our personal growth and practical growth and practical responsibilities. This involves identifying what's truly important to us, what we want to achieve, and what we need to do to get there. It also involves being intentional about how we allocate our time and energy, making sure that we're dedicating sufficient resources to both our personal growth and practical responsibilities. Another key aspect of finding balance is to cultivate a sense of discipline and self-regulation. This means being able to delay gratification, resist temptation, and stay focused on our long-term goals, even when the going gets tough. It also means being able to manage our emotions, thoughts, and behaviors in a way that supports our well-being and success. In addition to discipline and self-regulation, it's also essential to develop a growth mindset. This involves embracing challenges, being open to learning and feedback, and being willing to take calculated risks. By adopting a growth mindset, we can approach our personal growth and practical responsibilities with a sense of curiosity, creativity, and innovation, rather than simply going through the motions. As you navigate the complexities of personal growth and practical responsibilities, remember that balance is not a static state, but a dynamic process. It's something that requires ongoing attention, effort, and adjustment. There will be times when you need to prioritize one aspect over the other, and that's okay. The key is to be aware of your priorities and to make intentional decisions that align with your values and goals. Finally, don't be too hard on yourself if you don't get it right all the time. Finding balance is a journey, not a destination. It's a process of experimentation, learning, and growth. And it's okay to make mistakes along the way. The important thing is to keep moving forward, to stay committed to your goals and values, and to be patient and compassionate with yourself as you navigate the ups and downs of life. Growth and practical responsibilities is a critical aspect of achieving success and fulfillment in life. By setting clear priorities, cultivating discipline and self-regulation, adopting a growth mindset, and being patient and compassionate with yourself, you can create a life that is rich in purpose, meaning, and fulfillment. Remember, the journey to balance is not always easy, but it's worth it. And always keep in mind, I'll be back. But for now, hasta la vista, friend.